This is Awra, meaning head hill, an ordinary countryside village located 73 kilometers east of Bahar Dar in the Fogara Woreda, Dabub Gondar zone of Ethiopia. But something is different about the Awra community. The community members are hardworking, dedicated, and woven in love. Their area is green, covered with trees and different kinds of fruits, herbs, and coffee. They work together and share their wealth. This community's life mirrors the time of the apostles in the Bible. Here, true communal life is displayed every day, every hour, every minute, and every second. Everyone is happy and strives to contribute. Surely, one feels delighted amongst these civilized beings. The fruits of Zumra. Zumra Nuru, now in his 70s, is the founder of this beautiful community, who was able to conquer many hearts through perseverance. Zumra tells his story always by what his mother used to tell other people about him. He remembers, "My mother said that I was able to walk at 6 months, began conversing at 2 years, and asking questions at 4. He says that he likes to tell his story from when he remembers. That was when he was 4 years old. He said he noticed that his mother and father worked hard on the field, and at the end of the day, his dad's work stopped, but that of his mom's continues, as she has to cook, clean, and take care of the household chores. He asked why and could not make sense out of the community's acceptance. He says that if a mother does not exist, then a father cannot exist. He believed in egalitarianism, and he translated his words into deeds in the Awra community. In this community, all humans are equal. There are no woman nor a man task. Everyone contributes to their level best. Zumra always claims that Awra did not bring equality to women. Rather, he believes that the Awra community gave the woman's right back to them, which originally belonged to them. He says, and the community believes, that doing a woman's job does not change a man's sex. It actually changes his ignorance. Here is another one of his quotes. "A person with great thoughts is knowledgeable and questions. A person with average thoughts is knowledgeable but does not question. A person with low thoughts is neither knowledgeable nor questions." Zumra is indeed a person with great thoughts. He has been asking since he was 4. The great thinker and philosopher was perceived as insane by his own community. His mother used to take him to seek cultural mental health assistance until he was 13. Because his thoughts were great, the only way the community could deal with him was by labeling him as insane. He was then left alone when he expressed his desire to get married. His family were relieved to hear that he wanted to get married and believed that he has come back to his senses. Today, the Awra community has shifted to industry since they do not have enough land to cultivate. They produce cold-pressed nigger seed oil. They prepare baby food and spices and clean grains. They own mills, they produce fabrics, they have cattle for milk and meat. They also have a chicken farm. All of this were established, managed, and put in place by the community. Zumra says, and the community believes, a life that depends solely on one bread goes nowhere. With research, we sure can multiply our bread lines. Awra is a registered tourist site. The ethics of the community Their diligence, their perseverance is the symbol of their strength, which builds on love. A typical day in the community begins with the morning meeting where everyone checks in to express their love to one another, present their challenges, seek help, enjoy some humor, and at exactly 8 a.m., everyone goes to duty. The day ends with another meeting at 6 p.m. The social fabric is just amazing, truly egalitarian and dignified. The community members honor all commitments and strive to the betterment of the community. The community has a wonderful nursing home for the elderly, and they have built a 3-campus school for kindergarten, elementary, and high school to share them with the surrounding communities. The income for the community are fairly shared among everyone, including those with disabilities. The work ethics gives priority to work and balanced life. The community principles and culture are reinforced in the schools at early age. The slogan for the preschool reads as, "We, growing children, do not take anyone's property. If we find something lost somewhere, we will return it back to the owner. We work collaboratively and sympathetically. Our peaceful life will blossom." Awramba's current generation is highly ethical and principled, which is a hope to fight corruption, which promotes inequality and human rights abuses. Currently, there are 551 members of the community, of which 283 are women and 268 are men. The second generation has now graduated from different universities and colleges. Graduates have come back to give back to their community. Many others, with like-minded, have joined the community. Awramba community is a real human paradise, a symbol of respect to people and a dignified life. Zumra's philosophy has won hearts in many places and has remained intact for the last 50 years. The community resolves conflict through discussion, and no court case exists in the community. Zumra says, and the community believes, conflict is like a spider web. It has no roots. We people are the ones who are making it. Let us envisage love instead of conflict. The two things that create conflict are bad speeches and bad deeds. Let's replace them with good. Awramba is a typical civilization which needs to expand throughout the nation, the continent, and the world.